Hey, Bob Coppedge, CEO of Simplex-IT, Crotchio Geek, fill in whatever other adjective you want to use. If you're like me, you're, first of all, nobody deserves that. But more importantly, you're the CEO of a small, medium organization. You're worried. You're worried about how you're going to take care of your employees. You're worried about how you're going to take care of your clients. But don't worry because help is on the way. No, this is not about government or anything along those lines. This is about everybody else. And all of the various messages that you're getting, mostly through emails, but some phone calls and all that kind of fun stuff. And I want to categorize the kind of stuff that I'm being inundated with and hopefully give you some ideas of how seriously to take some of this stuff. So let's get into it. First of all, I'm getting a lot of hope and prayer type of emails. And obviously, you know where that's coming from. But what I'm really talking about are people who are simply sending emails going, we're in this together. No particular way of how we're going to work together, how they're going to help me, how I'm going to help them, or anything along those lines. Just wanted to let you know we're in this together. Thanks. I'm sure in some cases it meant well. In other cases, it's just make sure you're in front of your clients. Great, whatever. Second, the marketing emails that are you need our product more than ever. Now, in some cases, yeah, IT. So in some cases, these are vendors who have good remote connection tools. These are vendors who may have cybersecurity or training or things that actually may be useful. But I'm also getting these emails from companies that really have nothing whatsoever to do with the problems and situations and challenges that I'm facing today in this really, really interesting world we live in. But they're finding ways to make it sound like it really is a great fit. You know, if only I had LASIK surgery, my world would be a much better place. Well, okay, maybe, but no. Third, discount or free to start. These are products or services that are long term investments, but they're going to give it to me free to help me out for the next couple of months. So, a couple of examples, and nothing against these guys. Google, Microsoft offering their cloud based email products and all of that kind of fun stuff that are going to be free for 60 days, for 90 days. Now, these are huge decisions to make normally. They're great products. We do a ton of Office 365 and Microsoft 365 and all that kind of fun stuff. But if you think it's just going to get you through the next 2 months, and then you can go back, not necessarily, depending upon the product. These are actually long term decisions and long term investments that may make the most perfect sense for you and your organization, but don't make that decision long term based strictly on short term needs. You got to measure, you got to evaluate, and that's not what they're offering. They're offering a quick fix that turns into a long term. So look out for those. Third or fourth, honestly free resources. We love these guys. These are organizations that have taken either their resources or some of the things they do, and they truly do want to basically say, use this for a short period of time. And it can be either significant discounts, it can be actually free resources, like, oh, let's say our webinars that we're doing, semi weekly webinars. We're doing those free, no strings attached, no nothing, no sales pitch. We're doing that because we want to help. And other organizations are stepping up to the plate as well with either free resources or significantly discounted resources that you can also get out of quickly. There's some really good training groups and other things that you can do. So then there's the fifth category, and these are the ones you got to worry. This is where the bad guys are coming out. Now, I've spoken about this before several times. I equate the people who are in the malware business with entrepreneurs. Now, not because entrepreneurs are necessarily a bad thing, but because entrepreneurs aren't necessarily a good thing either. Entrepreneurs look for opportunities, for ways to basically take advantage of the opportunity, turn that into profit, into money. Now, hopefully, for the most part, and kind of include myself in this, we're adding value to our clients and our customers by taking advantage of their needs in a way that we can add the value and then make some money in the meantime. Malware guys, not so much the value part. So you're going to see a lot of people who are going to be sending hope and prayer messages, who are going to say, you need our product more than ever, who are going to give you discount free stuff, who are going to give you free resources, who are going to give you the whole phishing attacks, all of that, and it's nothing but bad. So all of the tools that you're using, and hopefully you are using some tools, you have to pay attention to them now more than ever, because right now they are ramping up with disinformation, with phishing attacks, with spear phishing, with impersonation, with trying to fool you into giving your credentials and your employees giving your credentials or approving bank transfers and all of that. Why? Because now is the time for them to strike. Now, because you're using tools that you're not used to with the whole work at home or work from home mentality that's going on. So you're doing things kind of on the fly, probably, and kind of without necessarily thinking all the way through it. And so the bad guys are going to come up with ways to take advantage of that into getting you and your employees to do things that they wouldn't otherwise do. So, what am I suggesting? Number one, be more careful than ever. Number two, communicate to your employees for them to be more careful than ever. If you've got any kind of training for cybersecurity, make sure that your employees are doing that if they're active at all. Whatever tools and tricks you're using to make sure that people verify credentials, verify any kind of banking information, verify, double it up, and actually put in some you have to talk to whoever your people are, your bank people, your whatever, that they only call fixed phone numbers, that kind of thing. Do that now more than ever because the bad guys are out in force. In the meantime, my hopes and prayers to you and yours, whatever that means. Seriously, need any help? Give us a holler. Bob at simplex-it.com. Take advantage of our free webinars that are going on, semi-weekly webinars. Simplex-it.com/WFH. Work from home. Bye.